What's up, guys? Before we get into today's podcast, we have a sponsor for today's video. We really want to thank the guys out at Blvd.
Shout out Blvd.
This video. If y'all don't know about Blvd, they're an amazing hair styling and product company based out of Canada that has all kinds of products that we've all been using recently. So people are always asking what we do for our hair, so we're gonna take you guys through it right now.
All right, guys, you know I'm a hat guy, but when the hat comes off, I like to treat my hair with the best products out there. The Discovery Kit is the all-in-one kit for your hair. This kit comes with half ounce of each product so you can try them all to see what works best for your style. The best part about the kit is that it costs less than one of the full-size products themselves, so you can be confident in your future purchase. You get to give them all a try. Using
the pre-styler best prepares your hair for the post-styling product of your choice. For me and my thicker hair, I've found that the Marikai pre-styler stacked with the Cavalier molding clay works best for me.
All right, guys, for me, I like to pre-style with the Ascend Volume Cream, and then I stack it with the Monarch Matte Paste. Yeah, so I don't use too much hair product, so this is just the perfect amount. It's a little subtle drop. Put in my hair, it gives it that nice little texture, volume, and that does the job for me.
If y'all want to try any of Blvd's incredible lineup of products, you can use code LEGACY for 10% off, or you can just click the link in our description. That'll take you right there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and again, huge thank you to Blvd for sponsoring the podcast. And now back to the show.
All right, what's up, guys? We're back with episode 25 of Legacy Loading. We have
I guess you've never seen before.
Third time?
Fourth
time?
But you've never been on by yourself.
Never been on by myself.
First Dolo pod.
Well, I'm not by myself.
Yeah, we have Milo here.
Milo's here. His first pod ever.
He's actually incredibly well behaved. How old is he?
1.5.
1.5.
Well, that's what we think. We have no idea. He was a shelter dog. Or he was actually a stray.
Oh, really?
You guys know Britt Shaheen? Mm-hmm. I tell the story all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Britt Shaheen. She's like an athlete. I don't know if she still is anymore, but she was in Houston, actually around this house.
Did she ask about him? Like, ever?
No.
She just saw him.
Because she only had him. Yeah, she saw him walking on the side of the road, and he had like a big collar on, and it was way too loose. Like he was someone's dog.
Damn.
It was way too loose. Mm-hmm. So like obviously they weren't taking good care of him. Like it was literally like I just slipped it off, and then
so you
he was also I stole this dog. He was like ridiculously fat, like super fat. Like he was in like bad shape,
and he was like less than 1 at that point.
Yeah, he was. They think when I took him to the vet, they said he was like from 4 to 6 months.
Wow.
So.
Damn.
Yeah, and so she was put it on her story, and she was like, "Yo, can anyone take this dog?" But she put up a flyer for 24 hours in the neighborhood. She was like, "Yo,
is this your dog?
Is this your dog?" And then she gave it 24 hours. She posted in the Facebook thing and everything. No one claimed it, or no one claimed him.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Okay, fuck it. Like I'll take him," because at the time I had Cal. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, "Yeah, Cal needs a friend."
Did she take him in? Like she took him off the street, and then she said, "Okay."
But she had no idea if he had his shots, and so she separated it because she had a dog at the time, and so they like separated each other. And she was like, I literally can't have him because I have no idea if, like, I just can't.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck it, dude, I'll take it.
Was Cal a shelter dog? Or
Yeah, Cal was a shelter dog as well.
Damn.
He's the most good looking shelter dog I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I actually saw him yesterday. Him and Milo were playing.
Cal's handsome.
Mm-hmm. He's so handsome. And he's like, this one's handsome too, but he can also be pretty ugly. Like he's like,
there's so many screenshots.
Yeah, he's so like dainty. He's dainty.
Well, actually, transitioning from. First of all, shout out Britt for doing that. That's dope. Crazy shout out for Legacy Loading. You got Liquid Death in front of you. Do you want to explain? That's canned water, right?
Yeah, it's literally water from a can. I wish I had a sponsor. So if Liquid Death, anyone there, if you guys have a connect, let me know.
Does it taste better than regular water?
So here, we'll taste it. This one's the still water. Usually, all the other Liquid Deaths are.
It's good.
I
think it's somewhat placebo because you're like, oh, it's out of a can. It tastes better.
It's also cold, which is
water.
It's mountain water. So they take it from the Alps, supposedly.
So does like Aquafina.
Also,
though,
like
right?
look at the can size. Like this is 3D, so it's a little bit bigger. It's 16.9.
Is that the same as a bottle?
Damn.
No, bottles are 16.9. So it's the same as a bottle.
It's a bottle of water.
But also it's aluminum, so yeah, it's colder.
Yeah.
But is it
interesting?
It's about like $1 something a can.
Oh, it's only $1 something. It's
yeah.
not like
well, I buy from Amazon.
It looks cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And the other ones are good. They're what do you call it? Like LaCroix? What's that?
Sparkling water?
Yes, it's sparkling water.
Yeah.
So they have sparkling flavors too, and they're pretty good.
Incredible start to the podcast.
Not sponsored.
Shout out Liquid Death.
All right, now moving we're gonna skip steps here. You were approved for an apartment in Los Angeles.
Yeah, actually yesterday. So I got a phone call from it's actually funny. So the person who my leasing agent was, it's like the person that I met like 2 or 3 times when I was over there in LA last week or a couple weeks ago. and he showed me around. He showed me these apartments, and he was really good and did he made room for me and Gary to come back the next day. And then I shot him a text like probably 3 or 4 days ago, and I was like, yo, like any word? Because he told me to hit him up. And he was like, yeah, I actually don't work for the company anymore.
Call front desk.
Yeah, he was like, I don't work for them anymore. Just shoot them a call and they'll like take care of you. And I'm like,
That's so crazy.
I was like, okay, like
It sounds like it did not end well.
Yeah.
To be straight up.
so I was worried. I was like, fuck, like what I was worried. I was like, I'm not gonna get this because of somebody else, like someone being not. I don't know. You just
Someone else sees your application. They don't know you. They didn't talk to you.
Exactly.
You have no one pulling for you yet.
Exactly.
But they called you the next day.
Yeah, they called me like 2 days after, which was yesterday, and it was like some really nice lady, and she was like, "Hey, just want to," or she called me the next day. She was like, "Hey, I need your landlord's number," and she called him, and I guess he put in a good word, which is like we've never missed a payment on rent. We never, like we haven't fucked up the house. We haven't ran up his like bill or anything.
Yeah.
So he was, I guess he put in a good word, and then I got approved.
Yeah. Little tip for you guys out there: if you're like, even if you like are on the tail end of a lease, like just do not end shit badly with your landlord because they have so much power. One of the baseline things they do is they call your old landlord and they're like, how did they do? And if they say never rent to this person, you're screwed. Like that's just facts. So it's a good thing that you guys had a good relationship with yours.
Our first house, we in the where we first moved in for a year, we actually like fucked that house pretty bad, and my dad and I took it like upon ourselves because my dad loves doing that shit. He's like, he like came here and like literally like fixed it all, patched the walls, repainted it. But then the guy was like, yo, the paint's in the garage. So we're like, okay, so we use the paint and then we paint it, and then we come back like a month later and it's the wrong color paint. Like it dried, it was the wrong color. So the whole wall, like where all the patches that we did, it was just different color. And so
you tried.
So the landlord's like, yo, like what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. You told us to use that paint. And then we ended up having to pay for the whole wall to be repainted. So he definitely like finessed us a little bit.
Money on that,
he was like, fuck it, dude. I'll just have everyone like, I'll just have him paint the whole wall, paint the whole living room. Like he was like, he was like, I can't, he was like, I can't even like find that paint anymore. So we're just going to paint the whole living room that color.
I hit it.
So
I used to do real estate and I used to be like, work with a landlord shit, and it's so scummy.
They'll find anything.
They'll
find literally anything.
You can basically guarantee you're not getting your security deposit back no matter what. They'll always find a way.
Yeah. Like I don't even think he didn't even give us the option because we're going to buy out of this lease in here in Sugar Land.
At the end of the year.
Yeah. We're planning on buying it out.
You'll be good here. No issues.
Yes. But he was like, he was like, because you guys are buying it out, you're not getting your security deposit back and shit like that. Which
Understandable.
But you're going to move in September. Like when this airs.
Well, move in is kind of like it's
you're going to go there.
It's a loose term because I'm going to go there and like, they're going to be like, okay, this is your apartment.
It's going to be your place.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just going to be there present, but I'm probably 2-3 days. I'll come back and then slowly like start getting shit together because I really don't know like what I'm going to start with first or like what I am even bringing.
Have you ever spoke about why you went to LA in the first place? Like, ever get like in depth about it?
No, not in depth.
Do you want to?
Yeah, sure. So it was actually, we were all just kind of like feeling really shitty. Wait, I can say like everything, right?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we were all just kind of feeling shitty.
If you want, yeah.
And
not shitty, but we like
lost.
A little bit lost. Yeah.
We felt unproductive and we wanted to snap out of it.
And the last time I felt that way, I took some mushrooms, some psychedelics, and it helped me realize like, holy shit, I got to start working. Like I got to start doing more shit. And that was probably like 4 months ago. And that's when I started like doing more than one video a week and like went back on my like shit and like started posting content again, like I used to. And then this time around, I wasn't really even feeling that down. It was more just like, oh, fuck it. Like, let's just take a shroom trip. I wasn't planning on having like a come to Jesus moment at all. And then,
all right, peace.
Yeah. And then,
just watch The Wire.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tripod.
But you didn't need it, but you did definitely express to us that you were like something was up and you couldn't really figure out why.
You didn't feel like you needed it, but then after you realize like, wow, I actually fucking really need that.
Yeah, I had no idea. So then we ended up taking these, and it was the first time we had done like actual stems and stuff, because usually I just do the chocolates. And then we did that, and it started off really fun. We had a good time, and then we got into like the deep shit, which is usually what happens. You have like a really fun trip, and then like the second half of it is where you like dig into your deeper demons and shit. So we started talking. It was us three. and we were sitting in my living room, and I was like, bro, like, I just want to be more hands-on with Blvd, and I want to be more involved with YoungLA because I feel like I have a lot to bring to the table, especially because we just started doing like the reels and stuff. So that, in my mind, I'm thinking if I can do this stuff here, like I can probably do so much more like hands-on being there. And then we kind of both came up with the idea where it was like, why don't I go there and do a week of work, which I haven't really talked.
Yeah, like work.
I haven't really talked about
Yeah.
lately, except like a little briefly in my YouTube video. But I called Gary up the next day because I wanted to sleep on it because, you know, I'm not going to do something while I'm tripping. So I called Gary the next day and I was like, yo, I need a favor. And he was like, oh God, like what what does this guy want? And I was like, I need a job. And he was like, what do you mean a job? And I was like, I need to go there and work for you. Like I want to work and be hands-on. And he was like, at first he kind of like steered me away. He was like, no, you're more valuable to me as, not more valuable, but he was like, you're better at being a content creator and doing that type of stuff. And I was like, I know, like I know I'm good at influencing. I'm good in front of the camera. I'm charismatic, whatever. Not trying to be arrogant, but like I am good at what I do. And he was like, yeah, you need to stick to that. And I was like, okay, but like, this is the favor. Like I'm asking you, like, please. I almost like, I didn't beg because he was, he eventually came on board. And then, so I went out there and he was like, okay, like first day, it was Tuesday. He was like, go work in the warehouse. I'm going to put you with my
pack socks.
Yeah. He was like, I'm going to put you with my warehouse manager. Shout out Gio. He's fucking super cool guy. He started just like working. He's, I think our age.
Yeah.
And he started working just like regular, just like the regular job. And then he, like 5 years later, now he's like the warehouse manager. I'm sure he's like paid pretty well and stuff. So that was dope. I got to like literally like pack a bunch of your guys' orders. I mean, I have no idea whose orders they were, but it was really cool to be able to figure out how all of that, how the distribution works. Cause honestly, I had no idea.
I was gonna say, cause you never had that experience before. You didn't know what it was.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. And so it's this huge warehouse, and actually the numbers with like the numbers associated with the shirts and the pants. So you see like 111 or like 110, 200, 300, 400. That's actually like, it's cool. I guess there's cool numbers, but it's also, it's for the warehouse. It's for distribution.
Keep it organized.
So every single row. So you know how like when you walk through Costco, there's all these aisles. It's essentially like that. And then each row is labeled a certain number, and each number has a certain item. And then you can go through and you can figure out like where the 100s are. So where are the shorts? And where the 200s, the 300s, the 400s. And so it was honestly really flawless. Like they actually upgraded recently, like before they did all the paper, like it would just print. Yeah. It would print the orders, but now they just got a bunch of iPads. So like all iPad minis, and they have like a lanyard. So it just hangs on you.
Damn.
And you go around and it's all in order. So you go and you grab a handful of stuff from the 100 section and you bring it back to your bin, and then you put it into the bin that like whatever the computer tells you to put in, and then you end up with 25 orders.
Yeah.
So it's like you just pack 25 orders walking through the most efficient way. Yeah, possible. Walking through the warehouse one time.
Yeah. So not only did you get a sense of like what it was like to actually do the work behind the scenes, which it sounds like you appreciated, but you also like, you were now accountable to like be there earlier in the morning, be there for some meetings, like an experience that you hadn't had. Like, so was it what you were expecting? Was it more than you were expecting? Was it, what was like the expectation you had coming in? And
so it was, he probably wants to go outside.
Yeah. Elliot, can you let him outside, out back?
You can just let him out back and
just watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't got a fence or anything.
You have a back fence though, right?
Yeah, back fence.
Yeah. You just gotta watch him.
Sorry.
Shout out Elliot.
Yeah, so we went to, or no, we didn't go anywhere. So, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
We were just
your first day.
So I did the warehouse for the first morning, and also we also talked about, while that night before I wanted to go to LA, we talked about like waking up early and being more proactive about working. So we were all like, yo, let's start waking up early. Let's start doing like going to the gym at what did we say? Like 9, 10, whatever.
We started out by saying like 9.
Yeah. And cause usually it's like, if you go to the gym, if what you do is you go to the gym and almost your day doesn't really start until you finish the gym. Like that's how it always was for me, at least. Like ever since school and in summer, like my day didn't start until I finished the gym. And if I'm not going to the gym till 4 p.m., half my day's gone. So did he go pee? Okay.
You kind of revolve your day around the gym. like getting ready for it. Then you're there, and then it's like post
Yeah,
gym.
it's like, so if you lift at like 4 p.m., you're
Yeah.
done by like 5:36. Like you eat dinner, and then like your day is starting when it's like dark and there's no one, like there's nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard.
You got
and
nothing
then,
done.
Yeah, and you end up like
Yeah.
staying up late and then sleeping in. It's like this cycle that was repeating. And I think that that's where you really found yourself. You found yourself like in this like cycle of staying up late, like waking up late, and just not feeling accomplished through the day. But I think like I think one of the big things though that you realized was like you didn't want to do what you were good at. You wanted to do something for yourself, and that's why you went to LA for that first week. And you didn't think that that was going to be like turn into what it is now, like you actually living there. But I mean, yeah, like so you went there to test it out, and now you have an apartment there. So
Yeah, now I literally now and I have, and Gary was nice enough. He had an open office where we're gonna do like all of pretty much like you and I are gonna be working in Boulevard there. So he gave us our own office, which is super exciting because I've never needed an office, but like I've never had an office either. So it's cool to like, that's my own like room, you know, like people are going to be like knocking on the door and shit and I'm be inside, you know, like
come
that's
in,
dope. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, hold on one sec. Like I'm on the phone and shit, like 1 sec. But that alone right there was like, dude, this is so dope. Like it was really good to be around people who are working, you know, because like, no offense to anybody, like even you guys, it's not the best when I'm around influencers, because a lot of like our job is just being we just live, you know? And I almost wanted more than that. I wanted to still like influence and stuff and be able to balance that, but also figure out how I can become more.
Oh yeah, you want to wake up and like actually have a task to accomplish, not just like go about my day and film it, you know?
Yeah, it almost sounds backwards. Like I wanted.
it is.
No,
I
it is
want like
backwards.
a corporate. Like I almost wanted a corporate job.
Yeah.
Or at least the experience to know what it's like.
You kind of want to be told what to do. Like,
Yeah.
what should I do? I want to do something today.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, and that's gonna be tough with Boulevard because I'm gonna be the person who's like, I'm gonna have to make the schedule and stuff. But over there, like they told me, yo, you got to be here at 8 a.m. We got a meeting at 9, and then this, that, and it was just dope to be able to sit in the conference room with, you know, all of the people who are in charge of YoungLA, and like we're spitting off ideas, and like now we're going to New York to shoot a specific, just one pair of like. We're literally going to I pitched it to them. I was like, yo, let's fucking go to New York. Let's go to Times Square just to shoot this one item. And they were like, I thought they were gonna be like, bro, that's stupid as fuck. And then they were like, yo, that's dope. Like, let's do it. And obviously, like they're gonna pay for it, so it's a nice trip, content, and then also like a couple of other ideas that I had. They were super on board with. So I know that I could bring like a different set of eyes and like another pair of ears. So
I think you just grew more of an appreciation for YoungLA now that you actually see what goes on behind the scenes. It's not just you post it, your fans and stuff, they receive it, and that's it. Like you see how it gets from point A to point B now, and all that goes into that.
Because I do feel like I'm more than just like an athlete to Gary and YoungLA, because him and I have gotten really close the past year.
100%.
So that's like what I want to do, and being around him and seeing how busy he is, it was like almost so motivating. Yeah, I was like, bro, this is so sick. Like this is what I want to do. And that's where
But that's why you went, right? You went to go figure out, like, frankly, to be around Gary and be like, is it what I thought it was? Is it the lifestyle that I think it is? And
I told him, I was like, bro, I just want to shadow you.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I want to do. I just want to see what you do and see if I can also do that. And I mean, I have no idea if I can.
No, you
because
can't.
we're about
You
to
gotta
find
try.
out. Yeah, but
You never know unless you fucking try.
So you're gonna split. Do you think you're gonna split time between LA and Houston then, but spend maybe the majority?
up until January.
Okay.
Because when we leave this house, like I'm probably just gonna go to LA, because I have an apartment there. Unless I get like some apartment down here as well.
Yeah.
But
I think you
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll end up doing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
play it by ear.
yeah, it's kind of
A lot can change between now and the end of the year.
Exactly.
For sure.
But like if you know Boulevard and YoungLA is doing super well, then I'm gonna obviously want to be over there, like more hands on.
What was the biggest takeaway from that trip?
Honestly, like the number one thing was just surround yourself with people who have the same ambition as you. Like you need, and you hear that a million times. Like I've been told, surround yourself, like make sure you're around a good crowd. Like that's always what my dad would say. Like make sure you're around people that you want to be around. And over there, and I don't even like some of them. I don't even know their first name, but just because I see them working like super hard
for something that you're passionate about, which is YoungLA. Like,
and so I'm like, bro, this is like that's what I need to do. So
Yeah. I think the important part there is like we always talk about that too. Surround yourself by the people who share your vision and everything like that. And guys, like your vision can change all the time, right? Like your vision when you came here was be an influencer, number one. And so you did that, and you brought people here. Like you surrounded yourself with people that had that in mind as their goal. And now that your goals are changing, your location now should change. So it makes sense. That's not to say that there wasn't value in what you did and the time you spent here, but like I know we talk about it as like arcs and stages, and Kalo talked about seasons.
You're in
like,
different seasons.
Yeah, like you're just at a point right now where you want to be more on the business side. So
it's just never ending, like evolving. Like one season was you trying to get sponsored by YoungLA, right? Now you're in a season where like you want to become you are part of now YoungLA. Like what goes on, what they create, where the shoots are. Like it's just insane how and you're only 22.
yeah, that's the crazy thing is like I don't.
bro, where are you going to be in 5 years if you're already putting yourself in this position where you're going to have an office and all that? So
Yeah, and you said something that night. You were saying how I like you notice me when I'm around like older people and like more knowledgeable people, how much how much different I act, and like I'm less of, because I really do want to learn. Like when I'm around, let's say Christian or Shawley or Jordani or Gary, like I like to be around them because to me I feel like that's when I'm most attentive. Like I'm learning, I'm always listening. And versus like, no offense to you guys, but like when I'm sitting here with like when we're sitting, it's just totally different.
You're the best version of yourself when you're around adults, like just from the outside looking in.
Yeah, and I think that goes for a lot of people in general. I mean, even for me as well. Like guys, you like notice when you're surrounded by. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to do with age, but basically just like
my headphone volume down. I think I'm two.
Try that.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
But just like notice, especially it's very specific to here in Houston. But like you are like, it is like college in a way that you're surrounded by all these people who are like in their early 20s. And like you said, people are influencing and doing their thing and just being themselves. But like, dude, sometimes it's good to sit down with someone who's like 40 something or has a business that they've run, because it's so different and the perspective is so valuable. So if you guys find yourself like, for some reason, like lacking some sort of guidance and like, I don't know, spend some time with, call one of your freaking parents' friends who runs a business, and like, even if it's boring as fuck, like a concrete business, go talk to that person. Like, how did you get there? What did you do? Like that sort of thing.
Yeah, just when you're around people like that, just be a sponge, like absorb everything that they say and just how they carry themselves.
Got it. You good.
Milo.
I think he's getting anxious.
Yeah, he's probably like bored. He's probably bored.
But I was gonna say, what was I gonna say?
We're talking about being around adults.
I used to always be like, bro, I would hate to have a corporate job, and like I would hate to work a 9 to 5, and I always said that. And but I said that as I had never experienced it, and so a lot of people like they would kill to be an influencer. They would kill for this lifestyle. But honestly, like. And I like, trust me, like I live a fantastic life. I'm grateful for it, but I also wish that sometimes I had structure, because with us, there's no structure.
No, that's why we all want structure, because I had structure, right? I had a job. I used to wake up 5 a.m., go to work, come home at the same time every day. So I got used to that pattern life. And then this life is the complete opposite. So it's very easy to get comfortable in this routine of waking up when you want, because I don't have to get up at any time. Like I have nowhere to report. I kind of make my own schedule, which is a blessing, but also it's what creates that comfortableness, that laziness. So it's like a double-edged sword. Milo's back.
I also think that waking up early, that alone is
so nice.
It's so
Bro, we did so much today. What time is it? 3:30.
Yeah, it's 3:30. We've knocked out so much shit, and it really puts in. Like I always heard, like, oh, wake up early, or like wake up when the sun's up, because like that's your circadian rhythm, blah blah blah. And honestly, like this week or the past like 2 weeks, I've been so productive. I've been feeling so good, and there's something about like, I mean, especially when I was in LA, because I was working like at the warehouse. There's something about like getting home at like 6, 7 o'clock, and then literally just like I mean, I would go to the gym after, but then after that, like just laying in bed and like taking a shower, it's like you feel you feel accomplished.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel like you did something. And there's some days here when I don't do anything, and like I felt like, bro, what did I do today?
But
like,
bro, the thing is that you're coming home after doing something you're passionate about, like, and then you're excited to wake up because you're going back to that thing you love to do. That's the thing where I say like chase your passion, obviously, because if you come home from your fucking shitty job you hate, you're like, oh, I gotta wake up from my shitty job and go back to it. That's why I'm not gonna get into that whole rabbit hole, but it's so much easier to wake up and like want to go to work when you're doing something that you love.
Yeah, and that was my thing, because like I was sorry to
no go ahead.
That was my thing. I was calling him at almost like every night when I was in LA, and it was like it was probably like almost 4 o'clock your time.
Bro, I wasn't sleeping, bro. I wasn't sleeping,
and it was like 2 o'clock my time when I had to be up at 8 o'clock, and we're like. At night when I'm laying in bed and then I smoke sativa. Usually I don't smoke sativa because it makes my brain like start turning, and like I start thinking about like all these ideas. And we're sitting on the phone for an hour and a half just talking about like what could be and like this, that, and how we're gonna do this with Blvd and then other ideas like that. And so almost every night I'm sitting there and calling him, and then I have no problem waking up in the morning because I'm ready to. I want to work.
You're
like,
excited.
Like, bro,
that's
my
fucking
alarm.
Awesome.
Yeah, like my alarm goes off, and I'm like, bro, let's go. Like, I'm fucking
go. Yeah.
like showering and then going to work.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Like there is a lot to be said about like energy levels throughout the day. Like you could get 10 hours of sleep and feel like dragging ass all day if you're not excited about what you're doing. But like you could also like that get 4 hours and then wake up and you're ready to freaking go. Like a cup of coffee and you're in there.
Yeah. Like and it's funny because I was thinking like, damn, it's almost like, because there's like lunch breaks and shit. And I was like,
your first lunch break.
No. I used to work a job in like Costco and stuff or whatever. And we would go and I would always used to look forward to like my lunch break. Cause I'm like, bro, like I'm about to stretch this shit out. Like whatever. Yeah. And then, but over there, I was like, I don't even want, like, I was like, yo, just give me whatever. And I would like fucking eat it as fast as I could. And and obviously like it is kind of like the honeymoon stage with it. So who knows?
No, yeah.
Like I am excited about it because it's new.
But the important thing is this. The important thing is you're not sure where it's going to go, but you're sure that this is the next step for you. And that's all you need to be sure about.
You know it's the right place.
You'll figure it out, right?
That's what I said, bro. I was like 1 step at a time, 10 steps ahead. Like I was joking. Like that was like I completely made up right there when I said that in my YouTube video. But at the same time, when you think about that, it's like, holy shit, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, going to LA is getting you 10 steps ahead, but now you're in LA, you're going to take it 1 step at a time.
Yeah, and like this is my first step. Like going there in September is like my first step.
Listen, you I look at you as way more than an athlete to YoungLA, and I know you feel that way too. So it's only right that you're there.
And so quite frankly, like with your partners with Blvd, like that's where that's going to be. And I think that you want to lean into Blvd as much as you can. And it just makes sense. Like if Blvd HQ, if everything's being shipped out of there, if design meetings are happening, like you want to be in the room. Yeah. So it just makes sense. I think that you really, I mean, when we were talking about it that night, you were talking about how like much that Blvd does mean to you from a business standpoint. And it's not just a fucking another thing to do. You want it to be part of your identity. You want to be known as like the CEO of this company. So. Yeah.
And it's funny because I was like, I'd be sitting in the office and then her name is Jocelyn. She works for YoungLA, but she's also doing like a lot of the stuff with Blvd. And it's cool because she was like sitting 5 desks away from me. So she just like stands up and she's like, yo, this, that. And I'm like, yeah, but before like it'd be text and it's just, it's cool to be able to actually see, like, she's like, I'm on her laptop, like looking at like what's going on rather than like through the phone.
And literally you all could go get lunch together. Your lunch break could be a collaborative meeting about this stuff. Yeah. You get so much more done. Yeah. No, it's exciting, bro.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah. I'm super hyped. And like, say what you want about LA and the people or the money and whatever, like the state income tax, which that's gonna fucking hurt. I think it's what, 10%.
Yeah, just keep residents in Houston.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try. But the thing is like I signed the lease. So like now they got eyes on me. So I'm gonna write it out until
make more money, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it out until I get audited. And then we'll go from there.
Good thing this is going on the internet.
Yeah. 10 steps ahead, 1 step at a time.
Yeah. But honestly, like, say what you want, but the fucking weather is beautiful. And honestly, people always say like, oh, the people in LA are so fake. And I get that to an extent. I get that to an extent because it's always like someone's always trying to figure out how they can connect. It's weird. When you go there, people always say connect. Like they're like, hey, like let's connect, which pretty much means let's follow each other on Instagram.
Yeah, that's Eric
what can I get out of you?
Yeah, so they're like, yo, let's connect, and like that's cool. But I also think I almost respect that. Like I respect that hustle. You know, like because I'm sure it's super annoying after a while, but at first I was like, damn, like, all right.
It's
like,
it's a collaborative like approach to someone. Like, let's connect. Like, oh, you do this, I do this.
Yeah. And the thing is
kind of cool,
I don't know
actually.
who I was talking to about it, but I think it was actually one of the workers when I went to LA with Eric, probably like a month and a half ago. When I went there, we were at brunch, and one of the workers, she was talking about, because we were like asking her, like, well, I was trying to like spit game and shit. I was like, yo, like, how do you like LA, whatever. And she was just saying that she loves how everyone is like working. Like everyone there, it's kind of like, I would compare it to like New York or Chicago. Like everyone there, they've got something to do, like, and they're all trying to not necessarily like come up together, because I do think like, I mean, you in a place like that, if you're, you kind of have to be selfish a little bit. And like,
New York's different.
Yeah.
New York.
So, but with LA, it's like everyone's trying to work, everyone's trying to make it and do this and that, and like even little shit like what's that camera for? Yeah. Like stuff like that.
I've also heard that LA is very, I mean, this is overplayed a lot, but work-life balance oriented. Like a lot of people will will work really, really hard, and then they'll go like surf, or they'll go by the beach.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like instead of, I guess, here in Houston, it's like you work really hard, and then
because you have those escapes right in your backyard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go to the beach.
Yeah.
We have to drive an hour, or we have to get on a plane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The weather is ridiculous. I can't get over it.
No, LA weather is fucking crazy.
No,
it's
perfect. You never been. You never even been. You don't know it like I do, dude. What seriously, it's fucking dope. Like I'm excited.
What are you most excited about? Like besides work, like what do you think a day in the lab's gonna be? Not work considered. Like what are you trying to do there? Pick up something like a new hobby, or
I have no idea.
Go to the gym more.
I have no idea. Like I haven't thought about that, because that's actually a really good question.
Right? Like think about it.
I mean, right off the bat, I would think like
there's so much more to do there. You know what I mean? So that like it's endless. Honestly.
Yeah,
but you don't really know until you're there.
Yeah, exactly. Right? The first thing that comes to mind would be like what I'm looking forward to is my apartment, because it's so like the apartment's fucking super nice, and it's like with a corner. You don't the corner apartment.
Yourself, bro.
Yeah. Well, you could already tell.
Apartment number.
You could already tell the
address.
No, you could already tell, but like the building has like apartments and shit. But I got the corner apartment because I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be like out here for a good time, I'm gonna want to enjoy my time when I'm not at work. Like I need a good place to go home and decompress and wake up the next morning to a fucking incredible view.
Yeah.
So I got this like really nice place, and I'm gonna furnish it, and I'm like that's mine. Like it's different when I'm living with 3 other guys, because I don't even consider that really my place. Well, I live there, but that house is not my place. But versus this apartment, I do really consider like my own, because I'm gonna be the only one like paying for it. So I can do whatever I want, and I can like make it. It's unfurnished and it's brand new, so I can do anything I want to it. So that's honestly what I'm
really going to be yours, because you're literally creating it, like what it looks like and all that.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Dude, your living space and like your workspace means so much. Like just about how like your energy and all that, like getting work done.
Yeah.
That's
also,
why one day I want to like build like a sick office with just like great lighting, big desk. Like I feel like it's going to make work so much better, like more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Than sitting in like a small desk and a laptop all crammed up.
It comes back to environment that we're talking about.
Exactly.
If you want to do work, you need to be in a place where it's conducive to that. Like I don't put my desks in my bedrooms ever, because my bedroom is for sleeping, and that's what I want to do when I'm there. But like if I have a dedicated space, so for me it's like a coffee shop. If I go there, like I'm working, it's like instantly when I walk in the door, my brain switches into this mode, and I'm not confusing that with anything else. So what you're saying is completely accurate.
That's why like an office space, like him having like you having office, when you walk in that office, it's like work mode.
Right.
Like, I'm working right now. I'm in my office. Like I'm going to do something productive right now.
Yeah, that was one of the things when I was in LA, and like you guys would be like talking in the chat or whatever, like normal. I noticed that like, bro, I'm not on my phone. Or like I'm seeing y'all's notifications, but like if I'm on my phone, I'm doing something else, where like I wasn't responding, and I'm sure you guys could tell like I wasn't responding like as fast as I usually would, because
that's normal.
I was
bro.
like I was working. So that was also really refreshing, because I don't like just sitting on my phone and like sending memes to each other. Like, that's cool, but like
I'm still in group chats with like my friends from home. And, like a Tuesday at like from like 9 to 3, it's dead silent. Like everyone's working, and I'm just like doing whatever. But like
I actually want to know your perspective, Joe, because you and I talked yesterday, and you were saying like you felt like after we took the shrooms, you felt like, all right, we're starting to get into like a little bit of groove here, and now this is a huge sort of switch up from like from your perspective and your job, and even your friend moving. So like kind of where You want to elaborate on that a little bit?
No, we spoke yesterday. It was almost like I just felt like I got in a groove here.
You got your racks and everything.
Like I bought some racks. I got my supplement set up. It's like I was getting not comfortable in the sense of like I know what I do every day. I wake up, I have tasks, I have all my stuff organized, and now it's like, all right, here's another drastic change that's about to happen, which I'm not scared of because I fucking changed my whole life in a matter of a year. But I guess it's just a lot now to wrap my head around that. Like I have to have another drastic change in my life within the next few months, and like the unknown of what's coming. Even though I know it's good because I'm surrounded by my friends and I know we're all ambitious and we're gonna keep growing together, doing all this together. But it's just it's a scary thought knowing that I have another change coming ahead of me, and that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. And like I have the same shit because like when I told you guys when I got off the phone with the leasing agent, and I could tell she was like, yo, like congratulations, you got approved. And I was like literally sitting in bed and I was like, okay, thank you. She was like, can I like charge your card for the holding fee? I was like, yeah. And then we hung up. And then after, bro, I just got so overwhelmed. Like all this, like I got to do this. Like it was obviously I was already thinking that, but now that like I have a date, it's real. And so I just got like this huge like just wave of like almost anxiety.
Definitely.
It's like excitement mixed with anxiety.
It's like you had 2 weeks and you're like, I gotta move my dog, I gotta get my cars there, I gotta move my house. Like it makes sense because now it was like official. It's like in the back of your head you're still thinking I can get denied from this apartment and then like I could kick this can down the road. But it's like no, like you're in and we're charging you and you're moving in September. So you're like, oh shit.
Because I didn't really have a backup plan if I got denied. I was kind of just banking on it working, and if it didn't, then fuck it.
Sleep in the warehouse, bro. Throw a bed in there.
Yeah.
It's exciting, bro. It's definitely the move you're supposed to make. That was bound to happen eventually, but you're doing it way sooner than anyone expected.
I also think it's fucking sick because everyone's coming to Houston, and like,
listen, Houston's popping for what it is, but like you're in a whole different mindset of business, and you're about to start an actual business and based out of LA. So right now, Houston it's not benefiting you in a way that
it used to.
When you first got here, when you were into fitness and you just got on Gorilla and all that.
Which is totally fair. Like a lot of people that are coming here to do the influencer thing, if they got to the point where you're at, more than likely they would do the same thing.
Their timing is just different. Right. That's it. That's all it is.
Right. Entirely. And then also when you come back to Houston, which still will be frequent, it'll feel a lot more like a trip and not as much as, I don't know. I think you'll appreciate Houston a lot more when you're not here every day. I think
like a little like vacation almost.
You'll appreciate Alphaland a lot more.
See the homies and whatever.
Yeah.
But I think within like 6 months, you'll probably be over there too. Cause I'm gonna need you. Like I'm gonna pay you to be over there. Like
I'm coming.
Yeah, I know.
I got this for life, bro.
Yeah. He's got Boulevard tattoo.
Boulevard tat on me for life. So
I guess like
I'm there.
The point. I mean,
and the lighting there is crazy, bro. You gotta see it in person.
I'm literally moving just for the lighting.
The point of this pod, guys, is really just to kind of give you an inside look on sort of some decisions that are made behind the scenes. A lot. It's a decision you might not understand from the surface level. Like if you see a video of Brandon's and you're like, why the fuck is that happening? Like this is sort of giving you an idea about why these decisions are made. And so like, let's say a year from now, you're fucking crushing it. You can all like come back to this podcast and listen and be like, oh, okay.
It's a lot deeper.
Even though it feels like Houston and Alphaland should be the place for someone who's in your line of work, like that's why this move makes sense to make that next step. So if you guys can take this and sort of associate it with or make it relevant to your life, like figure out a way to do that. But yeah,
it's also just give some understanding because a lot of your comments, they're always like, oh, I miss like the old Soosh working out videos. I miss like, I don't know, like old you, but it's like, don't you want to grow with me, grow with my channel, you know?
Yeah,
I'm changing, you know?
If you go back and like watch my old vids, it's like just like the lifting and the PRs and like that was fun. It was fun for me at the time. Like I loved it.
Different season.
I just kind of it's exactly like different season.
Different season.
Different chapter of the book, and I just kind of like grew out of it.
Yeah, I want to go back to the point that we even talked about just a minute ago, but it was really like you no longer wanted to do the thing that you were good at. You wanted to do something for yourself for once. So you just sort of felt like what you were doing was because it was A, paying the bills, B, it was what people wanted to see, and C, because you were good at it. But like now you're actually making a serious decision to do something that you want to do. And I feel like that's going to just unlock this level of production and just like appreciation for life that everyone should appreciate.
Yeah. Cause there's always that pressure, like whether people will admit it or not, but there's always pressure when you're on social media. Like because you have so many eyes on you, and you have like everyone loves, or not everyone, but like my subscribers, they love watching me like lift and like just be a clown and whatever, which I'm still gonna do, and do on YouTube. But I also want to do some of the stuff that I really want to do. And that's why like I'm gonna go to LA and like do that type of stuff. And I also think my content's gonna be fucking sick, because it's also gonna be like I don't know, or well, Christian took like a break for a while because of like Outland, but
business.
But I kind of want to do. I'm gonna see how possible it is to do both, like vlog and everything, but then also like I'm at the gym. But you guys are also seeing all like the behind the scenes shit, like day in the life at the warehouse, like shit like that, where I think, I don't know if people have done that before, like Max Tuning or anyone like that, but I think it would be dope for me to be able to show you guys that.
I think YoungLA YouTube would be fucking sick.
Yeah, it would be fire. I think like Christian was taking everyone behind the scenes of Outland, and Max, same thing with like moving warehouses for Sour Strips. I remember watching some videos of like the early working of the first Sour Strips warehouse and all that. But the difference is these guys are much further along in their careers than you. So it's going to be crazy for a 22-year-old to be watching your videos and you're doing it at their age. That is going to be inspiring as fuck.
Yeah. You're skipping levels for sure, like without a doubt, which is awesome.
I think that's always how like I've always been on to the next. Like I've always been very quick to be, I'm kind of tired of this, so let me switch it up. So with like the plan, like I'm thinking about it now, it's gonna be so fucking sick. Like doing like the content there, and then showing you guys, and also like just the person that I am, like the clown that I am, but also showing you guys like all the back end shit, and then lifting too. Like it's gonna be dope. Yeah.
Okay. What about like Blvd? What's the first drop looking like? How many pairs? Do you have any
release date?
We have 5 styles for the first drop, but by the end of the year we should have 10 plus, 10, 15 plus.
Do you want to keep them in stock, or do you want?
Yeah. So I don't plan on them selling out. Well, I should take that back.
you want them to sell out.
I want them to sell out, but the goal is, like, if you look at any
established company.
Yeah, like a big company like that.
You can get them anytime.
Yeah, like you can get them at any time, and it's just like constantly selling pairs, but then also bringing in new pairs. And that's where like the marketing and social media is going to come into play, because I've been doing that for 2.5 years, and that's where like we're going to excel, because I think I don't think there's any sunglass company like that who is kind of like influencer ran, right, I guess, and using like influencer branding and shit like that. So I think with the knowledge that I have, just being like doing what I do, like an influencer, and then also using Gary's knowledge of like all that back end shit, and then combining it with
the network
and combining it with all of our brains with like content and stuff. Like I think it's almost fucking foolproof. Knock on wood. I know. I'm not even fucking knock on wood, bro. Like it is foolproof.
I know we spoke about this, but like a lot of companies, like the business pages are ran by just like some marketing dude that's sitting in the office. You know what I'm saying? So, but you're actually going to be behind the phone when people are like sending messages to Blvd and all that. Like you're going to be the one that's dictating what gets posted. I think that's cool, because a lot of these pages is just some kid who's run the page, who's like controlling everything, and the owner usually has no idea what's even being posted.
And that's why I think YoungLA does so well, is because
it's actually it's literally Gary.
It's them.
Yeah, 100%.
So combining all of that with also just like my YouTube and my content itself, because I'm never gonna stop being an influencer, because I do like it, I do enjoy it, and I think it's fun.
And you're good at it. Yeah,
and I am good at it. So combining that, the influencing, as well as like the kind of pretty much what Christian's doing, like the influencing as well as, you know, being a business owner. So combining those with all of our collaborative brains, I think
it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be super fun.
You and Gary together is gonna be like unstoppable.
I think so too. There's also like I will say that like Robbie, Gary's brother, he kind of gets overlooked just because he doesn't care for the
public image.
Yeah, he doesn't care for it. And neither does Gary, but Gary's kind of like coming around a little bit, and he's like, "Yo, this is dope! Like people are recognizing me and shit." Like he got recognized in Hawaii.
Clout chaser Gary, bro.
Yeah, like he's starting to come around to
it. Tag me.
Yeah, he's like, "Yo, tag me on the story." But
he works hard.
Robbie is like, he is fucking smart, bro. Like he does a lot of shit.
You need that.
And I didn't really realize. I always knew that, but not until I went there for the week and I saw how fucking involved he is, and even their dad too.
Yeah, isn't that so sick?
He has his own office there too.
In there. It's a whole operation.
So like everybody,
crazy.
it's like they're all just
inspiring as
working.
fuck.
Yeah,
I think they're like shocked how big it is. Like they probably
yeah, for
never
sure.
thought, they probably thought like, oh, we can make like a successful brand, but like not like this. This
Just
is
one
like,
day Gary woke up, he's like, I have Huracan money. Fuck.
no, literally.
Shit.
Like, has he ever spoke to you about that? Like just the growth of YoungLA and like how crazy.
yeah.
it's been?
If you go to like YoungLA, one of the first like YoungLA posts, there's like really old shit, and it's pretty funny. And you go to like Gary's old post too. He has a post. I think one of his, I don't know what post it was. I think his first one was with Soulja Boy, but
Gary's first post.
and I think it's Soulja Boy, but I'm not sure.
Pop it
But
up.
if you
Elliot,
go,
pop it up.
I'm getting
if you go down to whatever, it's towards the bottom of his screen. There's this pic, and
It's on
like,
his gram. It's on his gram.
It's like
That's preposterous.
it's like they had a
Screenshot it.
party at the warehouse, and they said YoungLA is officially a 10-person company or something like that, where they had brought on like 10 people to the team.
Yeah.
And I was watching that, and I was looking at that, and I'm like, damn, like this is crazy.
Well, shit, Boulevard's gonna start.
Wait, let me see.
Screenshot.
No, that's not his first post. I don't know.
Like it's a salt
Yeah,
shaker.
it was a salt shaker sideways.
I mean, bro, but like Boulevard's gonna be a like a friggin' 1-person team to start.
I'm trying to.
like
I want to show you
team.
Gary got to filter his gram a little bit.
Nah, bro. We're supposed to
Gary got to
show
archive a little bit.
I want to show you the post.
God damn.
that I
Dude,
was
old
talking-
Instagram is so
See,
funny.
here's a Soldier Boy.
Oh
pic.
my god.
He used to post like
Here's a
5 times a
Soulja
day.
Boy
No,
pic.
that's insane.
Yeah, screenshot that so
Screenshot
so
that.
he has it for
Oh
the
my
pop
God.
up.
Send that to Elliot.
Soulja Boy out here at Best Buy buying a new iPhone after his last one got jacked. Did Soulja Boy comment on that?
Probably not.
Yo,
He sent them immortals.
really quick intermission. We want to thank the sponsor of today's podcast, Blumon. So remember, use code Legacy and save yourself some dough on all of Blumon's products.
Yes,
I use them every day, and they're
he
fine.
does. They're all over the bathroom, and that's
Just
why his hair looks
paste,
amazing.
just paste everywhere.
Bloom on boxes everywhere.
I don't know where it is, but there's like a pic of like them all playing, like they're like sitting around a table and they were playing like beer pong, and it was so wholesome because
Yeah.
it was.
I know Giordani put up a post, like one of his really old posts. It's like him standing there and there's like 10 big boxes of YoungLA behind him. It was like big order or something like that. Like
Yeah, that's awesome.
like 10 boxes. Like
Yeah.
it was just like a little
Like,
stack. It was like nothing crazy.
Look at this. Our first annual, I'll screenshot it so you can put it up.
Damn.
Our first annual YoungLA holiday party, December 23rd, 2017. And it's like, there's like, what,
2017.
9-10 people in this?
Bro, where was I in 2017?
2017. I was literally
Junior in college.
playing baseball in college.
Yeah.
Like not even I didn't know what
It doesn't
YoungLA
even
was.
seem like that long ago. Well, because it didn't exist, bro.
It did exist.
So in 2017, when you were playing baseball, that's when it started.
So,
Dude.
look how hype he was when 50K followers.
Look at that. Look at the pictures. That's all just people wearing them.
Yeah. I think I'm on there too.
Oh, like you as like just a fan.
This is literally like people are listening to this in their car or something. Like,
No.
I hope it just feels. No, I hope it just feels like you guys are at the table with us. Like, just like we're being inspired as we're talking about this. Some of the people that we talk and interact with every day. So I don't know. I do truly, genuinely. When I started doing this full, I don't even know what I do when I say I'm doing this. But when I started doing this full time, like I really genuinely wanted.
Doing what?
I don't even know, bro. I don't know. But I'm saying this, bro. I want people to feel what that feels like when you can, like when you are doing shit that you just want to do. Man.
You're passionate about, bro.
I think it is. I read something the other day, like 85% of people 85% of people use the word hate when they talk about their job. 85% of people hate their job.
Is that a real stat?
Probably
It's a real
more,
statistic.
honestly.
It's a real statistic. Can you? I pray that some of those motherfuckers, or some people that are listening to this podcast, I don't know how many people are listening to this, some of you guys just figure the fuck out how to be in a position where you're not one of those people.
Yeah.
Because so many doors are going to open and you're just going to be, like, life is just.
No, it's insane.
It's just so.
When you do something you're passionate about, bro, I have this shit fucking tatted on my hand. Like, think about, I've only been with YoungLA for what, a few months?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how passionate I am about and how much I believe in this and the future and the people that are involved in it and how, like, it just feels so special to me already. Like, these guys are my best friends and we met literally this year. And, like, I don't plan on that changing. And that's why I literally have a tattoo on me. Like, I don't.
And you're
I didn't get a construction hat tattoo on me. You know, I fucking hated my life. Like,
equally as passionate about a skull with a cowboy hat.
I am. Yeah, I am. But like that's literally just a symbol of like how much I believe in this and how much I believe in these guys and what we're capable of together. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, we are. That's pretty. I mean, I don't. Do you have anything to add at this point?
I was gonna talk about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go crazy. 53. We're fine.
The
Milo.
the 50K post. So I think I got signed at like 40K. So
YoungLA had 40K on IG.
Yeah,
That's insane.
So and I had like 13. So the 50K post was April 2020, and then the 100K post was March 15th, 2021.
100K was March
was
21.
a year and like 3-4 months ago, and now they're at 609, which is insane. So
and it's still
It's
like
really
only
just
the
yeah. It's
beginning.
just it's not even a million.
Can you talk about the other thing that they want to create?
what other thing?
The
Oh, I mean, sure.
I think they heard it.
Yeah,
I whispered into the mic.
they plan on building a gym, but it's gonna be pretty like exclusive. It's just gonna be like for the athletes, and obviously when I'm there, like we're gonna be training. I'm sure Lex and like people whoever are out there in LA, they're gonna train there. So
cool.
and it's not gonna be open to the public, but it's gonna be like for photo shoots and just like I said for athletes. And Gary was like, he doesn't have enough. Gary was like, dude, I don't have enough time for it. And I was like, okay, like give me a budget and I'll do it. And he was like, okay. So that's like one of my big projects. I have like a few projects that I have while I'm like I have planned while I go over there, and that's one of them. That's probably gonna be like the most the biggest.
That's gonna be sick. Place to train, place to do shoots. Do like meetups you could do, like stuff like that. It's gonna be all under one roof, and it's fucking awesome.
It'll be super sick. So really looking forward to that, and just like looking forward to all of it in general.
So much, bro. Exciting shit.
Super.
Really exciting shit. Fuck, man.
My
I just zoned out for a second.
Yeah, my brain is fried.
All right, want to hop on live?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like, and also when I bring my cars over there, because I'm gonna bring both now. Like I think Turo, like my Urus in LA, will probably eat because LA is all about like flexing and all these people like they want to look like they have money. So
Look like they have money.
Just ruin your car.
I'm just Turo it out there.
Bro's got like 8 businesses he's gonna run when he moves to LA.
That plate getting filled up.
That's why I hired Harry.
I'm the assistant.
Yeah, essentially. Well, no, not assistant. I would more call you a manager.
Thank you. I'm gonna try my best.
Assistant's whack because I like
No,
that's
I'm
like
kidding.
that's like
I don't get
It
titles.
was like Batman Robin type
Yeah.
shit. You're both Batman.
I'm not wearing tights, bro.
Dude, his hat is fucking gas.
Oh yeah, we didn't even plug our shit. Gorilla, YoungLA, code LT Soosh Harry. Choose your character.
Choose your character.
Appreciate you guys supporting.
Zen Cap coming soon.
Cap.
September.
Oh, what's up, dude? What's up?
Hey, LT, what's going on?
Bro, you driving? Oh shit, I got 2 people in there. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, whatever.
Yo, how you guys doing?
Oh, what's up, bro? Oh wait.
Yo,
Dude, you're driving, bro.
Yo,
All right.
Someone said,
passenger.
Oh, all right, fuck it. All right, what state are you guys in?
I'm in Missouri.
Hey,
I'm from Canada.
Canada. Holy shit.
Yeah, Ontario.
Dude, I always get so amazed like when we go live and like
someone's not
fucking
from
Canada,
Houston.
like we're just in Texas. All right, you guys got a question
You gotta
for
organize.
Mr. Zoosh?
Zoosh.
He's with Milo's here too. You got a question for Milo too? Say what up.
What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's
Yo,
up,
that guy kinda
Serious?
looks like me.
Hey, yo,
Yo, you look like
Yo, you look like me, bro.
you guys.
Still my swag.
Bro, 6'3", 220. You already know.
You got your beat.
I'll tell you.
I got that splash of Mexican in me.
Hell yeah,
That
bro.
light skin.
All right, you got a question for Soosh and Milo?
Shit. What other like hobbies do you have?
Fuck.
That's where you're going. That's where you're going. That's what I tried to ask you.
What other
As far as your
hobbies?
Free time and such goes, other than lifting and
Oh fuck, dude. That's tough,
Other
bro.
than lifting and
I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. Like I don't know, cause doing this, it always feels like I'm working. You know, like 24/7. I'm always influencing, bro. I'm always on my phone, so I don't really have like a specific hobby. Like I could say like an answer would be like fishing, but I don't fish. Like I don't have any activity that like I do that's not work, I guess.
but you want to find one now that
I like yeah. I would like to find one. I guess I could say I like watching Netflix. Like that's like a good hobby I have. Like
feel
I like
that's common.
yeah, I like smoking and like watching Netflix. 'Cause I really get into the shows when I smoke. So we could say that for right now. I get you a better answer in like 2 months.
2 months.
Oh no, we're losing
Where you going,
Canada.
man? Hey, what's your favorite strain?
Indica, but like also like sativa. Oh, but like my actual strain.
Nah, that's cool.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I don't know like
Is
names
Canada?
and
Can
shit.
Canada guys still hear us?
Good question. Yeah, Canada's frozen, bro.
No.
Talking to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate
Have a good
you,
one,
man.
bro.
Peace, bro.
Good question.
Now we gotta stay in for this guy. This poor
Oh, dude,
dude.
I feel bad.
This poor dude.
Canada's frozen.
What's his IG name?
Come on, bro.
You could do it, bro.
Pull through.
Maybe turn our Wi-Fi off. Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Nah, it's off, bro. It's him.
Our Wi-Fi is so bad.
He's fumbling.
All right, we'll stay on until.
Ah, we lost him.
No.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Anyone else taking a shit?
Damn. Well, I think
I think-
we covered a lot in that.
I think we realized you need to find a hobby. Like, that's what we got out of this pod.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's what we talk about.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking
I'll
about.
find one over there, bro.
Because listen, work's great. You're gonna work, but like you also gotta
You'll learn how to surf.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I'll do it with you.
figure
Learn to
something
surf.
out.
Dude, but the Pacific, that's like sharks and shit. Like there's actually sharks
Hopefully.
in the Pacific.
Make for a crazy
Dude,
vlog.
make-
Like
I
I
mean,
know
got
it's like one in a
bit by a
million,
shark.
but
Be a sick vlog.
Yeah. I lost my whole arm.
I lost my leg.
I don't know if I could do that.
Is
I
the shark's like black, like a silhouette?
He's got a flipper up. Like
maybe I'll get into like fishing,
Something like
like
something like.
deep sea
saltwater.
fishing?
Saltwater. No. I don't like the charters, bro. I fucking hate.
Dude,
them.
what about you go down to a pier, just smoke
Yeah,
a
that's what
blunt,
I'm saying.
just fucking
That's what I'm saying.
Fish.
I'll
Bro,
come-
imagine some kid just
Yo, is that fucking Soosh
bro,
fishing,
just
smoking a blunt over there?
sit on a
Yeah.
folding chair.
Just shirtless, with his Zen cap, just fucking fishing.
fishing, bro.
Fuck. I don't know.
Speaker
I
phone.
can't get behind fishing just because, like, when I was a kid, I felt so bad when the fishes were just bleeding out on the boat and you throw them back in and they just float, like, belly up. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Really just
Yeah.
coming out here murdering fish for fun. Like, I couldn't get behind
Nah,
it,
they don't
bro.
die, bro.
We just
mean,
ate Chipotle though.
sometimes.
We just smacked chicken. Like,
Bro, I didn't
No,
murder.
that was
I didn't murder the chicken. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
true.
physically
You
yank
didn't
the
physically- yeah,
chicken
yeah,
out
true,
of its
true.
fucking home.
true.
Tricked you, bitch. I don't know about fishing.
All right,
I like hanging out with friends. That's a good hobby.
No, yeah, chilling.
chilling.
I like to hang out.
I have to hang.
No, I mean,
What's
bro,
your hobby?
honestly,
What's your hobby? You're fucking clowning me for not having one. What's your hobby, idiot?
I'm not clowning you.
no, what's your hobby, bro?
I edit.
That's your
I
job.
like
That's working.
editing.
That's
Yeah,
working.
that's working.
Yeah, but I have like work editing and I have like fun editing.
Okay,
then
fine.
I go to the gym and I
Okay, so I can say that I
bodybuild?
lift as a hobby
You
because
do
I don't
bodybuild.
film every day. Like I don't
you
film
know
my
what?
workout.
No, you're fucking right. I need another hobby. I need something else I gotta do. I'm gonna start running.
Yeah,
cool.
It's something I could.
you're not gonna.
That's
do
something
it, bro.
anyone could do.
Running sucks.
I used to run.
What's he doing over there?
Yeah, but it sucks.
All right.
All right, well, cool.
Like karate.
That was
Like Muay Thai, like fighting classes.
nah, that'd be
Martial
sick.
arts?
Nah,
Yeah,
I'd,
bro.
I'd run that
We
shit,
should learn how to fight, bro.
My knee's bum, bro.
bro. You need to get surgery on that.
I know.
Self
I'm
defense
down.
classes.
I'm down to learn fucking karate, bro. Can you imagine?
We'll actually figure out a dope hobby there.
Yeah,
You got to keep me
you
accountable.
fish, I'll karate.
You got to keep me accountable.
I will.
Fishing, karate, and
We're
fucking
waking up at 6 a.m. every day.
running.
Maybe I'll start grilling, Milo. Maybe I'll start grilling because they have not. No. I meant like not Milo.
No, that's fire. No,
Yeah, I'll start grilling.
grilling Milo. No, grilling is crazy.
Asian
Grilling
jerk.
dogs.
Like KBB. Like you want to
Yeah.
like learn how to do KBB.
Well,
Yo,
I don't know
yo.
because there's like a grill. I'm thinking about like the apartment complex.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah,
a
yeah,
grill.
yeah.
and
Become a
shit.
fucking pitmaster.
Or maybe
bro.
I'll do like DJ, like make mix and stuff. That's a cool hobby.
No, that's fire.
Pro.
You grill and
DJ
you
Zoosh.
Bro, you fucking start DJing, hosting
Dude.
parties.
Bro, my DJ name would be DJ Zoosh. Because you know how like
Obviously.
they always have a different
No, it
name?
would just be Zoosh, like, cause you're like carnage, like
Yeah.
Gordo.
But
Zoosh.
DJ Snake. He's
Nah,
not
but-
just Snake.
Zoosh.
You'd be like a symbol.
DJ
Rez-
Zoosh.
shout
Get
out
ready for my
Rezco.
mix.
Yeah,
All right.
that'd be fire. Actually.
All right, so
I
we
gotta
got
pee.
fishing, grilling, DJing. I mean, those are all good hobbies.
Fuck.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to episode 25. You made it this
I
far.
think it's 26.
25.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
my
25,
bad. Not even my
25.
podcast. Why am I even butting in? It's not even my pod.
If you made it this far, like you're a goddamn trooper. Milo, stop smelling my butt.
This was actually a really good pot. Like, you,
Yeah.
If you guys
talked about a lot.
want to see more of this or you absolutely hated it, please let us know your opinion. But like, be nice. Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? Fuck. We need some thick skin. Drop a hate comment real quick.
Yeah.
Bro.
LT gets in his bag when y'all hate on him, bro.
Yeah, leave a comment saying
Yeah.
like LT's like beard is whack or something.
LT's got a shoulder impingement.
yeah.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Peace, guys. Thank you.
See you guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Shopify.
Yeah.
Fucking
We're on Shopify. We're also on Alibaba. Like you can.
Yeah,
find
if you guys watched on Spotify, leave a review. It really helps out a lot.
Yes.
Comment, Apple Podcasts, we're on.
Reviews go crazy.
But yeah, and be honest. Like, give your honest review. But
well,
I know you guys love this podcast. So if you made it this far, I know you love this fucking podcast.
All right, thank you guys.
I'm kind of deep in this, but
peace.
Peace.
All right, guys. If you made it this far, we want to thank you for tuning into the pod, and we want to thank our sponsor again, Blvd. So give these a try, guys. Seriously, we stand behind them, and we know that you will too.
The one thing that Blvd does that nobody else does is they have their pre-styling products with the volumizing Ascend Cream again and the Marikai Original Styler. Guys, if you've never tried a pre-styler before, really give it a try. It helps hold that look that you're really looking for when you use your post-styling products. Give it a try. And we know, guys, there's tons of products out there, which is why we highly recommend the Discovery Kit. You can try the pre-styler along with all the post-stylers that Blvd has to offer to find what works best for you and your style.
Yeah, so once again, we just want to thank you guys for all the support. Like, you're helping us grow this platform to a point where now we have a sponsor for the pod, which is incredible. So I hope you guys understand that this ad is part of the business now, and this is a company we support, and we want to give them a platform, and it's a great product, guys. So give it a try. Code Legacy, run it up.
Don't forget, if you guys use code Legacy for 10%, send us a message.
Send it
for
to us,
real.
bro.
We want to know
Seriously.
when you guys want to try it out. We want to know your feedback and how everything goes.
Oh yeah, appreciate you guys. Code Legacy. See you in the next one.
Peace.
Yo.
Brandon. Say
Mic
something
check,
into the
mic check.
Are you good?
Hello.
I'm good.
Right now it's good.
All right. Milo, do you have anything to say, bro? Does he have the Lambo and the
Just put the
Mercedes
mark
one?
on, yeah. That shit's fire though.
That is fire. Dude, that's a bougie ass dog. Except you don't have the product collar no more.
Yeah. That shit's so tough.
It's tough. Yeah, he's listening. Look at him. He's listening to himself. Look how curious he is. I mean, he can stay here as long as he wants to chill. As long as he just... Milo, you did good, bud.
That was good.
You did good. You got a little angsty in the middle.
That was a really good pod.